You probably didn't click on this by accident. You're here because you feel it, don't you? That nagging sense that you're stuck, that all this potential you have is just slipping away. We're going to break down exactly why that is, and more importantly, what you can actually do about it.
So let me ask you, does it feel like your 20s are just disappearing? Like you have all these huge ambitions, these massive dreams, but every single day you're just stuck in the same old loop? It's an incredibly frustrating feeling, and trust me, you are definitely not alone in this. But here's the thing, and this is the most crucial takeaway from our source material today. The problem isn't you. Seriously, you're not lazy, you're not dumb. The real enemy here, the thing that's quietly sabotaging your entire future, it's comfort. That's right, the source actually calls it a comfort prison. And think about it, it's a cage, but it's not built from iron bars. It's built from your daily habits. That just one more episode on Netflix, that extra hour scrolling through your phone, that night out you told yourself you earned, every single one is just another bar locking you in. Let this one really sink in. Overindulgence in comfort is killing your potential. All those little things, Netflix, gaming, endless conversations that go nowhere, they feel harmless, right? But when you add them up, day after day, week after week, those harmless comforts become the exact reason your big dreams are still stuck inside your head.
So, how does this prison actually work? Well, our source material breaks it down into 5 specific traps that almost everyone in their 20s falls right into. Let's get into them. We're going to dive into entertainment overload, then validation loops, the social life illusion, the whole comfort, food, and body cycle, and finally, what might be the most controversial one, the myth of balance. Understanding these 5 is absolutely the first step to breaking free. All right, first up, entertainment overload. The source calls it something pretty blunt, mental masturbation. This is when you talk endlessly about your goals, you watch a million motivational videos, you read all the books about success, but you take zero real-world action. You get that little dopamine hit of feeling productive without actually producing a single thing. And this is what it looks like. You might spend, say, 6 hours on TikTok and Instagram and another 2 hours watching a series, and then you turn around and tell yourself, man, I just don't have time to start that side hustle. But the truth is, the time is there. It's just being swallowed whole with passive entertainment instead of active building. The second trap is what's called the validation loop. You're just spread too thin. You're trying to juggle multiple shows, a few dating prospects, 4 different business ideas, and it gives you these tiny, constant hits of feeling like you're making progress. But because you never actually commit to one thing, your focus is shattered, and you end up making zero significant progress in any of the areas that truly matter. Now for trap number 3, the social life illusion. This one's a hard truth to swallow, but as the slide says, you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. If your circle is unambitious, guess what? They will pull you down. It's like gravity. Their pull is stronger than your willpower. You have to be selfish with your time now, so you can be generous with your success later. Okay, trap number 4 is the comfort body, and it's a really vicious cycle. It starts small. You eat junk food for that quick, easy dopamine hit, but then you feel sluggish, so you have no energy for the gym. Then your physique suffers, and, right along with it, your self-worth starts to decline. Pretty soon, you feel incapable of taking on the big challenges in your life. Look, your journey to conquering the world really begins with conquering your own body. And the final trap, the myth of balance. Listen, your 20s are not for balance. They are for building. In today's hyper-competitive world, while you're out there seeking balance, someone else your age is outworking you. And that effort, it compounds. In just a few years, they're going to be miles ahead. If you want extraordinary results, you have to make extraordinary choices. Okay, so that's the prison. But the good news? There is an escape plan. I'm not going to lie, though, it's not easy. It requires what the source calls dire measures, a radical, short-term transformation designed to set you up for the rest of your life. This powerful line, it really says it all. Kill the boy and let the man be born. To build that new, stronger version of yourself, the old, comfortable version of you has to die. This is a symbolic death of your old habits, your tired excuses, and your former self. And this isn't a weekend fix. We're talking about a 6 to 8 month period of intense, dedicated investment in yourself. A period where nobody even knows if you're dead or alive because you are so locked in on your mission. It's during this time, this period of extreme focus, that you shed that old skin and your new self is forged in the fire. So what does this escape plan actually look like? Well, it's 4 simple,
but very difficult steps. Number 1, isolate. Disappear from the social scene that's holding you back. 2, choose one focus. Not 4 business ideas, 1. 3, eliminate all distractions, ruthlessly. And 4, endure. Commit to this unbalanced all-in period, because that is where true transformation happens.
So ultimately, this all comes down to a choice, a decision. And no one is going to make it for you. Not your parents, not your friends. In fact, society will probably applaud you for staying comfortable. It is up to you and only you to make the hard call.
And the path forward is a pretty clear choice. You can make normal choices. You can seek comfort, chase balance, blame other people. And that will lead you to a normal life of debt, regret, and mediocrity. Or you can make abnormal decisions. You can embrace sacrifice, cultivate intense focus, and take brutal accountability. That is the path to abnormal results, freedom, wealth, and respect. The choice is yours.
So I'll leave you with this final thought. For those of us who are trying to climb, there is no mercy. There is only one rule: hunt or be hunted. What are you going to choose?